Assalamu alaikum everyone. Can you read these two examples on the screen? Excellent. The first word, أنعمت, should be familiar to you from our previous video that explains the rule of Izhar Halqi, which is the first of the rules of Noon Sakina and Tanween. But the second one might be new. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the new word that contains the second rule of Noon Sakina and Tanween, which is Idgham. And I'll show you how to pronounce it properly so you can start using it yourself. Sound good? Alright, let's dive in. Idgham is a Tajweed rule that deals with merging or assimilating two letters. This means that the Noon Sakina or Tanween gets absorbed, assimilated, or merged into the following letter, and the sound of the first letter is no longer pronounced separately. The Idgham letters are Ya, Ra, Mim, Lam, Waw, and Noon, which can be remembered as Yarmaloon. There are two subcategories of Idgham: Idgham with Ghunna, a nasal sound, and Idgham without Ghunna. As for Idgham with Ghunna, it happens when the Noon Sakina or Tanween is followed by Noon, Mim, Ya, or Waw, which can be remembered as Yanmu. In this case, the first letter gets absorbed into the second letter, and a nasal sound is produced. For example, in these two words, the Noon gets merged into the second Noon, so it's pronounced as فَلَن نَزِيدَكُمْ instead of فَلَن نَزِيدَكُمْ. Similarly, in عَامِلَةٌ نَاصِبَةٌ, the Tanween Dhamma gets merged into the Noon, producing a prolonged nasal sound. Examples of Mim: مِن مَقَامِ and سُرُرٌ مَرْفُوعَةٌ. Most scholars agree that when Noon Sakina or Tanween merge with Noon or Mim, that is complete merging, Idgham Kamil. This means that there is nothing left of Noon Sakina. It is completely merged into the Noon or Mim. Examples of Ya: فَمَن يَعْمَلْ and يَوْمَئِذٍ يُوَفِّيهِمْ. Examples of Waw: مِن وَرَائِهِمْ مِن وَرَائِهِمْ and وَوَالِدٍ وَمَا وَلَدٍ. There is agreement among the scholars that when a Noon Sakina or Tanween merge with Ya or Waw, that is incomplete merging, Idgham Naqas. The merging is not complete because there is a nasal sound left over from the Noon, and Ya and Waw don't have a nasal sound in their characteristics, whereas the Noon does. As for Idgham without Ghunna, it happens when the Noon Sakina or Tanween is followed by Lam or Ra. In this case, the first letter gets absorbed into the second letter, but without a nasal sound. For example, the Noon gets merged into the second letter, so it's pronounced as min ladun instead of min ladun. Similarly, in humazatil lumazah, the Tanween Kasra gets merged into Lam. Examples of Ra: min rabbihim and la ra'ufur rahim. The scholars are in agreement that when a Noon Sakina or Tanween merge with Lam or Ra, there is also complete merging. The complete merging is denoted by a shadda on the letter that is being merged into Lam, Ra, Noon, and Mim. And this is the reason you don't see a shadda over the Ya or Waw when there is Idgham. The key thing to remember is that the rule of Idgham has 6 letters and they are collected in the word Yarmaloon. Idgham only applies when these letters are in separate words. If you see an Idgham letter right after a Noon Sakin in the same word, there is a different rule called Izhar Mutlaq. And it means the Noon Sakin must be pronounced clearly. There are only 4 words in the Qur'an which apply, and they are Ad-Dunya, Bunyan, Qinwan, Sinwan. Now, after you watch the video, test yourself with our short quiz. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.